Okay, so just felt like making a video. Just felt like making a video. So this is a thermometer. This is the temperature. This is the humidity. It's a what they call it, a hydro something. So it's 50% humidity. Oh, 51 and 25.1 degrees centigrade in my room. This way I can sort of figure out what temperatures I can live with. Like 25 is a bit cool. Like today is a bit cool day. I know there's a lot of heat and bad weather. I mean hot weather. 25 is cool. I like something like 27, 28 seems like a good temperature. If it goes to 30, it starts to get very warm, so I don't like that. So this is a good way to find out what temperatures are I like. It's slightly warm with a cool breeze, sunshine. That's a nice weather. Yeah, it's a nice weather. So I've been like I have all these hard disks, like these. Look at this. I got all these hard disks. So I'm sort of like backing up my data, and I've got lots of hard disks, and I've got some testing. I have this new device. It's like a where I can plug the hard disk in, like. If you look at this thing over here, so this thing connects to the USB, and I can plug hard disks in and so that's an 8 terabyte hard drive over here, which I'm sort of testing for bad sectors at the moment. It's been going on since last night, I think. It takes a while. This dust. So I have to go to see the new GP for my hormone treatment. So I've been a bit anxious about that. I was deliberating, should I go on the train or should I go by car? Because I don't know if I want to go by train, because I haven't been on the train in a while, and I don't know, it might be a bit anxiety inducing, but then again, if I'm going by car, then I gotta drive. I mean, I know that area, I have been there before. Like I know close to that area, so it's not like I don't. It's like but the drive is anxiety producing. I don't like driving that far. It's close to the city, so I gotta drive a bit. Yeah. This thing has like a backlight, so it's got a touch screen, so I can touch the screen. You can touch. You can change it to Fahrenheit. That's Fahrenheit. This has got some all time. It's like it tells you like these numbers say what is the highest, lowest. Does this says all time or 24 hours? All time highest or within the past 24 hours? Oh yeah, all time. Yeah, so I've got to go on Thursday. It's a bit of an anxiety producing. So I ordered this map. Like I didn't know, like in preparation for the trip, and I got this weird map. It's like I got a road atlas. So I got this road atlas over here. It arrived in the mail. But this is like a map of the whole of Australia. Like, it's got like, I think this is for like if you're gonna travel to different parts of Australia. But what I actually needed was like a map of Sydney, so I ordered that as well. It's like one of those folded maps. So I don't know. I kind of like maps for some strange reason. Maybe what I'll do is I will like try and travel Australia, visit different places, and like I think this is for like maybe tourists can use it, like touring information. It says touring information. And it's got this kind of binding, which is nice, I think. So these pages don't get crushed. Yeah, maps look nice. I was thinking I'll get a big map of Australia or the world. Maybe Australia, like a big map, and just stick it there. And maybe I will go and say, I want to travel to that place. I want to travel to that place. Yeah, why don't I visit this country? I've been living in here for more like 20 years. Why don't I just get out of the house and travel places? Look at all these interesting places you can go to. I mean, like, this country is so, continent. I could travel places and do things like, I don't like need a lot of money to travel, but it's just travel. Yeah, I could start off traveling just by getting out of the house, and I don't know. There must be some interesting place around here somewhere. Yeah. So is anything else? Anything else? So this is another drive. This is a portable Toshiba drive. This is 1 terabyte. Yes, 1 terabyte. So yeah. So I gotta go to that place on Thursday. And then I've got to go again because the first appointment, like, it's not going to be like I think it's going to be like a initial consultation. And maybe I have to make another appointment and, in the follow-up appointment, probably, get the hormone implant thing happening. And, yes. I guess I made my video. I just felt like making a video, and I made the video. Yes. I've been watching a lot of Poirot. I'm on season 2, almost finished season 2, but I like Poirot. I think I'm sort of at this point. I'm sort of deciding like the 1920s are going to be my sort of era, like the era I want to emulate or maybe do research on. Like, what were the 1920s like? Not just the fashion, but also lots of like, what was the culture like? What were people thinking? What were people writing? What is the history? I kind of like the 1920s because it's between the 2 wars, and it's kind of like a, maybe I'm romanticizing it a bit or something. I don't know. Isn't the Great Gatsby situated? I like the clothes and the. As I watch Poirot, I like Poirot's mannerisms. Like, he's such a gentleman, he's very polite to people, and yes, he's very nice. Yes, I like the way people are conducting themselves. Just the mannerisms, the etiquette. It might be very superficial, but yes, That's what I like. Oh yeah, the last video about the Iranian thing, I just got paranoid the following day or something. I was reading some articles and so I was like, oh man, I don't want anyone watching this video. And also I feel like my video is not very respectful, or that this person was a very significant person. I later found out. So I put it on private. I was like, no, I don't want any negative attention to my video. So I private that. I have to review a lot of my videos because I put quite a few of them on private. I'm meaning to review them and whether or not, and decide whether to make them public or not. But yeah, I haven't. I don't know. It's just it's difficult to find the motivation to do things. Another thing I'm doing is I'm trying to stay away from YouTube and Twitch and not. So I spend most of it because I feel like that's very addictive. Like I could spend if I start watching Twitch or YouTube, I could spend hours all day just watching it, and then I'll neglect my room, everything in my life. I was neglected. So I'm trying to shift away from being addicted to the internet. Not particularly, I mean, the internet is not the problem. It's mostly the video watching, where you can get caught up in watching just these vlogs. It's like I'm spending my time watching someone else's life and I'm ignoring my own life. That's what it feels like. It's feels like I'm vicariously living my life through these people I see online, and I'm trying to stop. I'm going to reduce that. And the more when I'm not watching videos, I feel bored. That's particularly one reason why I made this vlog, is because I was feeling bored. Gotta shave that. Yeah, so I'm trying to do a change in lifestyle habits and whatnot. Okay. Yes, maps are interesting, so hopefully next, I think they will ship the map. They already shipped the map, so I should get the other. One of those maps where you fold them, and they fold. I guess one reason I was inspired by the map because there was this episode of Poirot where he was in the car and he was looking at the map. I also want to get a magnifying glass, so when you look at the map, you can look through the magnifying glass and say, "Oh, what is this place?" I'm just thinking of Poirot scenes and trying to emulate them. That's pretty much. I want to emulate Poirot. Don't I have my own identity? Why am I always trying to emulate everyone else? Can't I just try and figure out what I like and figure out, have some self-knowledge, self-insight, and try to do things what I want to do instead of trying to be someone else, emulate people on the internet or on movies or whatever. Anyway, that's my vlog, and yeah.